How you doing, everybody? Welcome to my channel. You too can be great. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12 episode 22, the finale. A star is motherfucking born, bitch, because they're talking about Kenya, whose newborn baby is on the way. Blaze, we know that's what she named her, Blaze Tucker, and she's a cute baby too. So we're gonna dive into this. Okay, I gotta fix my camera. First of all, the episode begins, showing up what everybody's doing. You got Kenya with her hair care thing going on, billboard, whatever, in front of a window of some beauty supply. You got Portia chilling with her mama, talking about PJ, aka Dennis Jr. We got Eva. She had her baby. Everything is straight. And then they show Candy. Candy is talking to her surrogate. I don't know if it was Shadia or Shadina or whatever her name is. I'm over here sweating up a storm because I've been trying to kill these damn mosquitoes. It's mosquito season. So she's talking about her and Shadina coming into her their baby shower that Todd is planning, because now Blaze is about to be due, and it makes sense to have baby showers so they can collect whatever they can, donations to prepare for this baby coming here. Not that they needed the money, but it's what you're supposed to do. While this is happening, you got Candy decided to talk to her Mama Joyce. Now, I heard before, somebody told me that the storyline with Mama Joyce not liking Todd was a storyline made up by Candy and their family, that it's not real. But the more and more I see these scenes, I'm thinking something's off. Because Mama Joyce tells the story saying she was traumatized because when she was in first grade, she was dumb enough to let somebody borrow her lunch money. Now, we know that's some bullshit. Number one, I don't believe that story. Number two, if she did do that, I can't imagine somebody even before I knew how to speak, telling me to give them money and me handing them that money when you are not my family member. Bitch, you're not about to rob me. Even when I was in the womb, you couldn't steal money from me. But she was, apparently the story goes that she felt like she was took and somebody took advantage of her because of money. She didn't have lunch boxes, so her parents gave her money for food, and she let somebody hold her lunch money and that person stole the money. They didn't steal the money. You gave it to them willingly. That was you giving them the money. So essentially you donated. So she said that traumatized her. So she, in a roundabout way, wanted to use it as a metaphor to tell Candy that she should put all her money into a trust, as if the prenup is not enough, because she's afraid that Candy might get taken advantage of. Now, we know that Todd ain't broke. Todd makes a good, so I would bet that Todd at least makes $500,000 a year, if I was to guess, based on everything that he does. That man is not broke, or somewhere around there. He makes a hell of a lot more than 300 bands. So for her to sit up there and make it seem like Todd is some broke person that she found off the freaking like crack house or something and she's making over is bullshit. What I feel at this point is Mama Joyce is not willing to give her daughter away. She somehow is threatened by Todd's existence. She feels like maybe Todd being in Candy's life is going to take away from some of the perks that she's already experiencing from Candy's success. And somehow she wants Candy to be just as miserable as she is, because Candy's on her second child with this man. Are you gonna keep bringing up some dumbass reasons as to why they should fight? If Mama Joyce becomes an issue to the extent that she's already building and Candy doesn't check her the right way, she will be the reason why Candy ends up in a divorce. And I guarantee you she's gonna sit up there and say, well, I didn't want them to get a divorce, and Candy's gonna be a single mama just like she was. That's what's gonna happen, because Candy is so attached to her mom and so indebted to her mom for her mom raising her and taking care of her the way that she did, so much so that she doesn't understand that some behaviors, regardless of that situation, needs to be corrected. Your mom chose to have you, which means that she was responsible for raising you because she chose to have you. That was her job. So now that you're an adult and you're taking care of her, she has to know where her lane is. I don't want to disrespect nobody's mama, but she needs to mind her damn business. That's what she needs to do, and stay the fuck out of your marriage. And Candy needs to stop talking to her about Todd, because she's like, oh, we're going to counseling. Stop telling her y'all's business. She does not wish you well. And Todd is getting tired of that woman. That's why he's reacting the way he's reacting. He showed up to some lunch that I guess they had and he didn't want to say hello to her because he knows that she keeps talking shit and causing issues in their marriage. And Candy be running back to Todd and tell Todd what Mama Joyce is saying about him behind his back, and then running back to Mama Joyce, and it becomes an issue. I don't know if Candy just likes this drama because it takes away from Todd paying attention to the stuff that she's doing outside of being there for her marriage. Then we got Todd planning the baby shower, doing everything he's supposed to do as a husband, preparing for his newborn baby to be here. And Candy calls and lets him know that Mama Joyce said that she's not coming to the baby shower because Todd didn't say hello and Todd was being petty. That sounds stupid to me. even if Todd and Mama Joyce are not getting along, Mama Joyce, this is your grandbaby. This baby has no fault in this little just petty-ish behavior that y'all and Todd are doing. You should show up for your daughter and that granddaughter and stop making Todd an issue, because what Candy does is guilts Todd into feeling like he doesn't have a right to be upset. If he's fed up, he's fed up. And she's goading him to apologize. How many times this man got to keep apologizing to this woman? At a certain point, when it's a one-sided apology and somebody keeps having to apologize for dumb shit, it gets old. Let Mama Joyce be pissed off to the day she dies. If she wants to get over it, she can get over it. If she don't, she don't. But she needs to show up at this damn baby shower and stop complaining. Then we got NeNe going to NeNe at her place, and Wendy Williams calls her. And NeNe is talking about a blog that Kenya had done, where Kenya calls her a bully. And you know that NeNe takes things very personally when somebody says one thing about her. You know, she takes it very personally. But when she says something about somebody else, she expects you to get over it. That's the pattern I'm seeing. Now, Kenya is holding a grudge, rightfully so. She's holding a grudge against NeNe. And when TMZ asked her questions, she was very honest about how she felt. She said NeNe was a bully, and that's how she felt. NeNe got wind of the interview, and then she's talking to Wendy about it. And she decides to bring up all this shit. She says that Kenya's marriage license to Mark can't even be found, and that they have a fake marriage. So she's trying to bring up the fake marriage situation again with Kenya. Rightfully, this season, Cynthia was initially NeNe's storyline, right? When Cynthia and her mended things, Kenya became her storyline. You know, she mended with Portia, she mended with Cynthia. Now, Kenya is the only thing. Every time they show NeNe, it's like Kenya comes up, or something that happened between her and Kenya comes up. At this point, we're in the finale and Kenya's coming up. Yeah, we know Kenya don't like NeNe, NeNe don't like Kenya. So naturally, if anybody asks either one of them about, hey, NeNe, what's going on, Kenya, she's going to throw shade. If somebody asks Kenya what's going on, NeNe's going to throw shade. It's both ways. But she's really harping on this, and she takes that information went over to Portia's house, and Portia's kissing ass again. Portia had baby PJ, okay, who is growing up to be maybe another gold digging baby, because she was crying until Portia said, NeNe brought gifts, and she stopped crying. I said, Portia, this is really your baby, because she's definitely going to love material things. And of course, she's wearing a baby outfit that says something about NeNe's the best aunt or some shit like that. I said, Portia, you just got good with this girl. Why you kissing her ass already? Because Portia now brings up the conversation that they had when NeNe was doing that little women empowerment type dinner, luncheon, whatever she was doing, and Kenya was there and brought up that Shamia had called her when her water broke, and she was wondering where Portia was, because Portia's supposed and Shamia are supposed to be besties, and Portia's telling NeNe that Shamia had pulled her aside and was upset that Kenya did that little messy thing, because it was messy, and was trying to explain that she didn't rightfully call Kenya right when her water broke, that she just called Kenya after the fact and was elaborating on the situation of what happened. Now, side T, Kenya has her receipts and did post a bunch of text messages online after this episode aired, claiming that she was telling the truth, she wasn't no lie, and Shamia didn't call her ass when her water broke, just so Portia can swallow her words, because Portia's saying that she don't want to get in between her and NeNe, but you're getting in between her and NeNe, Portia, because we clearly know you're team NeNe, because you and NeNe have mended things. Yeah, you and Kenya are cool, but y'all will never be besties, so you always side with NeNe, and now you're back on the bandwagon kissing ass. Then NeNe goes on, didn't take 2 seconds to bring up the whole blog situation, because now she is pressed, because Kenya called her a bully. When Cynthia said she was a bad friend, she was pressed, because can't nobody say nothing about NeNe. Nobody. NeNe is a very sensitive person. She reminds me of, what's her name from Marriage Medicine? The Southern speaker. Quad. She reminds me of Quad. Quad has a lot of opinions, but when you say one thing about her, she will hold on to it, try to vindicate herself till Judgment Day. Now, NeNe is the exact same way, because NeNe does throw shade too. NeNe brought up all the things that we saw that Kenya had done with Apollo, with Portia fighting her when she was going through a divorce with Cordell. She brought up the situation with her bullying Kim Fields, which she did bully Kim Fields. When I saw her pick up that chair off of Kim Fields was better than me. I would have got up with that chair and smashed Kenya across the head with that damn chair, being disrespectful. What the fuck are you to pull my chair out like that, bitch? But that's just me. That was the energy I would have given her, because Kenya tried it with Kim Fields. That's the one situation I felt like she was dead ass wrong. With Phaedra, her and Phaedra didn't get along, so she may have picked on Apollo to get back at Phaedra. I get that scenario. Portia and Kenya weren't getting along, so she called her Miss USA, Miss America, Miss whatever name she called her. and she was twirling. So I understand Kenya treating Portia a certain way because they weren't on good terms. I didn't see one big thing that Kim feels needs that woman, so much so for her to treat her as horribly and as dirty as she played that woman. It wasn't that deep for her that she was doing it because she wanted to entertain us, but she went too damn far. And then went and started calling her husband gay before the reunion. She did the most where Kim feels that she needed to get ass beat for that one. NeNe brought all that shit up. But NeNe also has a lot of stuff in her closet as well. NeNe has not been innocent this entire time. She's gotten arguments with Sheree before Sheree left. She got arguments with Kim before Kim left. She got arguments with Cynthia when she was, I mean, she done a lot too. It's like they're both in the same boat. But NeNe tends to take things too far. Kenya was asked a question in the interview. She spoke her piece, and that's what she meant. She meant what she said. But NeNe's going to harp on this for the rest of the show because that's her storyline, and she's going to take it to Portia. Now that Portia's on her bandwagon, they're going to go against Kenya. She's going to take it to Marlo. She's going to take it to Eva. She's going to take it to every damn body that she could, if she, to get them to get their opinion about the situation. So we get baby shower party coming up. What kind of baby shower was this? The baby shower was like a night party. There was a food truck outside. There was paparazzi there to take photos. I'm thinking this baby is not even here. And all these adults are treating this baby like this baby is on, I don't even know if I have this thing on. If they're treating this baby as if this baby is on a red carpet. They had, everybody looked like they were overdressed and some of them were underdressed. Kenya came in there thinking this was about to be a normal baby shower in the broad daylight with gifts and games. She knows she's about to sit up there going, Tanya came in there with her outfit too. You got Portia with her outfit. Eva came with her damn baby. Eva, you might as well stay home and breastfeed. I don't know why you brought that baby who was just born to this damn baby shower and had your husband in the corner playing nanny while you were out here getting with the drama. It just didn't make sense to me, but that was her choice. It's her choice. She enjoyed herself. Okay. Then Cynthia came saying she's having baby fever. Cynthia tells us that she is not relocating to LA, I believe, because Mike had come to Atlanta and spent time with her. Now it's her turn to go stay with him. I feel like Cynthia's gonna move, and when she moves to with Mike, she's gonna move right out the show, and she's not gonna be part of the Real Housewives next season. She's gonna be a part of another Real Housewives, maybe the one in Beverly Hills, because here we are in LA, it's close to Beverly Hills, and it'll be nice to see another black folk mingle with the white people, so we can get all the racism out. I'm just playing, but I'm thinking that this probably might be the last season for Cynthia with Atlanta because she is moving on with her life. Her wedding date is set for October 10, 2020, if coronavirus doesn't, pass by then, because I know a lot of weddings have already been postponed in my family. So best of luck to her, but I know that Cynthia is not Team NeNe no more. She is with Kenya, Candy, and Eva. She is completely done with NeNe because as the whole baby shower goes forward, I'm gonna get to Candy and Todd in a minute of what kind of foolery that Candy was doing. However, as it's going on, Marlo decides to be messy, which is the only role that she plays in this entire season that she's on, is to now pull out her phone and show this little blog to Kenya while Kenya is there talking about, is this true? Bitch, you know it's true. Why the hell would you bring that up? You can breathe. Of course you know she was an interview, there's a video. Why would you bring that out and act dumb? And while the mess is going on, y'all noticed that Marlo was just quiet while NeNe and Kenya are just acting a fool. Grown ass women almost damn near in their 50s basically arguing like children over some dumb shit. Kenya is entitled to her own opinion. NeNe just need to get over it, okay? You called her a buffalo when she was pregnant. Pregnant women are sensitive. You talked about her marriage, even though Kenya, you're not best friends. You said a lot of things to her. She would not forgive you at this point. She ain't ready. So if anybody brings your name up, she's gonna be negative. If anybody brings Kenya's name to NeNe, NeNe's gonna be negative. It's the same thing. She's allowed to do an interview. Leave her the hell alone. But now Marlo's like, I can't believe you did this. Marlo, shut the fuck up. Then you got Cynthia in the corner after they're arguing. Portia, of course, has NeNe's side talking about NeNe. Don't let NeNe out. Tanya is on NeNe's side, of course, because, Kenya brought the Cookie Monster to her face. Then Kenya walks away. Kenya is like, this girl tried to spit on me, which she did. She did simulate spitting on her, which would have been fighting words for me. And then Cynthia in her confessional said that she don't know how NeNe could be her age, and she is talking about she would drag somebody. Cynthia, what show have you been on all this whole time for you to be so shocked that she said that? We already saw Kenya and Portia fight. We already saw Kenya and Phaedra almost damn fight, and Kenya threatened Phaedra when she was pregnant, talking about you will pick up your teeth, you pick your teeth up off this motherfucking floor. Why are you acting like you're so shocked as if this is not women who have been like this for a whole 12 seasons, girl, bye. Now you acting brand new, you need to knock that shit off. Then Eva has her little 2 cents. Everybody has 2 cents to say what's going on. Candy, of course, doesn't want her baby shower to be messed up because she wants to be able to introduce the mother of her kids people and do it in a nice way. And also, they took a poll on what the baby's name was going to be, which is Blaze. However, Candy decided to bring up the whole Mama Joyce situation to Todd right before the baby shower was going on. Aren't you going to apologize and just think that the mom needs to be respected? Your mom, I don't like talking about nobody's mama, because I think that I don't want nobody talking about my mama, right? But when you put it on TV, you give us room to talk about it because now we're able to watch it. Todd does not owe Mama Joyce no damn apology. I said what I said, I agree. I have said that Todd needed to maintain the peace because I felt like Mama Joyce would eventually grow the fuck up and mind her business and stay out of the girl's marriage, right? That is what I thought. But at this point, Mama Joyce doesn't want to let well enough alone. She's always going to find something wrong with Todd because she doesn't want Todd with her child. There's always going to be an issue that she has. I don't know why she's so pressed with it. Misery needs company. She wants a Candy to suffer like she didn't be a single mom so she can dog Todd out as being a deadbeat dad. I don't know. But Todd is fed the fuck up. She don't need to be apologizing to Mama Joyce when she caused all these petty ass fights. Stop talking negatively about him to his own wife. And you won't have an issue because she said that she tried to make, she took lemons and made lemonade. You made him seem like he was a guy that only made 2 cents an hour or some shit like that. Todd is fed up. And after a while, I feel like you don't need to be apologizing. And Candy, don't bring that shit up right before your baby shower and make it seem like Todd is the one that has an attitude. At this point, he has every right to be irritated with that woman, period. But Todd, trying to be the bigger person, at the end of the baby shower, decided to call and apologize, that he was being a bad husband, he was being an asshole, and that he did issue a public apology to Mama Joyce. Stop kissing that woman's ass. I feel like she needs to learn her lesson. Somebody needs to put her in her place and say, listen, I respect you as my mother. I love you. But damn, this ain't your marriage. Mind your business. Get your own man and leave me the hell alone. Find your own fix and stay out of my business. And when it comes to my babies, be a grandmother and show up for them. Because she didn't show up for this. I said, what? She wasn't even there. And Kenya was right in her confessional saying that you need to be here for your granddaughter. Stop playing. That's too much. Anyway, that is how the season ended. I cannot wait to see the preview for the reunion because I want to know how things are going to go. I sure do. But that is it for now. I'm going to try to figure out other shows I'm going to do. I might do the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Beverly Hills with the one black girl that's in it because I want to know how she's going to do in that show. I haven't started watching it, but I just might. Waka and Tammy of What the Flocka was boring. I just couldn't do it anymore. Marriage Boot Camp is over. Growing Up Hip Hop is coming back. And yes, I will be going on and reviewing that because it looks lit as a motherfucker when that one comes, and I will talk about it. I'll find other shows that I can talk about. I don't know if I want to do the Princess and Rage yet because they said I was going to pay for it on Zeus. I have to, subscribe to watch them. I wasn't doing that. I'm not wasting my money for them. They're just not entertaining enough for me. And of course, we got Love and Hip Hop going on that I'm still going to keep reviewing. You guys stay safe. You guys have a good evening.